Hello and welcome back to this Trails in the Sky second chapter Let's Play with me. Third chapter Let's Play with me, jrpg. In the last episode, we defeated Shadow, or the Grimoire version of Scheherazade Harvey, and today we are going ahead and doing this door, which says we must bring the dancer with silver locks. Bring to me the dancer with silver locks, only then shall the door open. And that most certainly is Miss Harvey, who's sporting a new short-haired get-up. So let's go ahead and do this. Today, I am excited for this. Moon chamber inside. We have Scheherazade Harvey. I shall grant you a memory fragment of my blessing. Year 1202 of the Septian calendar. Relent. Scheherazade! Oh, she's back to her old model here. Where am I? You feeling alright? Sure you haven't had too much to drink? Boy, that dream really brought back memories. Hard to believe I was once that young. I see you've gotten yourself nice and plastered. You might want to watch what you're saying, though. You're still young, but no one will believe it if you start talking like that. She's right, Scheherazade. I thought I'd be off for a while longer, Olivier. Let me pour you another glass, then. Please, mercy. You can be such a monster. Faulkner, bring Olivier another bottle. Looks like Faulkner's gone and left early again. Fine, I guess I'll go get a bottle for myself. Well, if I'm getting out of my seat, I'm getting the strongest thing in the house. I spy some brandy. Scheherazade, he's literally only gotten up. At least start him off with a fruit wine before bringing out the big guns. You can have both. Problem solved. Spare me, I'll die. By the way, Aina, you remember when we first met? How much did you down again? Down? Down what? Booze. We're talking booze, baby. Scheherazade begins pouring alcohol into Olivier's head. That should go in his mouth, Scheherazade. You schwa? Oh, silly me. 5 years ago. Okay, interesting. That's definitely the Fisherman's Guild. No, it's not. Making television cities big sure isn't easy. Okay, where's next? Liberl Villa. No way, I have to go all the way there? Oh, Spire hates cities. Hey, Bracer, out on a job again? Thanks again for the help. You're a lot stronger than you look, young lady. You wouldn't be interested in working for us, would you? You'd be more than welcome. Sorry, but I'm not interested. Where do you gotta go? See ya. Excuse me. That looks like Aina to me. Grancel City, 1197. 5 years had passed since the 100 Days' War had come to an end. The scars it left were slowly healing and life was returning to Liberl. People were gathered in cities and towns and returned to their former state, and revived ornament trade brought the kingdom prosperity. Peace was becoming normal again. Not all that was happening in Liberl at the time was so positive, however. This was also a period in which corruption was rife in the military. Many of the army officers at the time cared for nothing but lining their own pockets or gaining power and prestige. Between the development of orbital technology and booming prosperity, much was forgotten. Is there no one here? If you have a request, please write them on the forms and place it in this box. Bracer Guild, Grancel branch. It looks like it. I wonder if they might have used their phone. Oh, I'm pooped. I feel like more like a slave than a bracer with all this mental work getting dumped on me. Oh. Hello. Are you here to lodge a request? Yes, that's right. Might I ask your name? I'm Scheherazade Harvey, a bracer. I'm still a junior one, but I know what I'm doing. Don't you worry about that. Oh, my, really? You look so young, I had no idea you were a natural bracer. My name is Aina. Pleasure to meet you. So, what requests would you like to make? I don't have all day to stand around chatting. There's only 2 braces at this branch right now, so we're very busy. If you can make it quick, I'd appreciate it. Oh, really? I'm terribly sorry, I had no idea you were. Did you not hear me, or do you need me to explain what the word quick means? Oh, apologies. Well, my first time visiting the city. Won't be wise to come here and request someone to give me a tour of main sights and such. The sight of this place is rather daunting, as I'm sure you can imagine. But with the bracer who knows the way around at my side, I'll be able to enjoy all Grancel has to offer without fearing getting lost. You gotta be kidding. Please tell me you didn't actually come here for such a worthless request. Pardon? You seem to be misconstruing what braces are actually here for. We're not community volunteers or whatever. We have a serious profession and do serious work. We're also very busy, like I said earlier, so I'm gonna have to ask you to look somewhere else if you want a buddy for your sightseeing trip. I wasn't trying to. Oh hell, just go around and look on your own. Getting lost is probably part of the experience anyway. This has to have lived in a box all alive? Typical rich girl. Besides, I need to focus on doing major jobs so I can get my letter of recommendation from this branch and get promoted. If I can find something serious you need help with, by all means come back. Until then, get going. Looks like this isn't gonna work. I'm really sorry for troubling you, but... what do we have here? Have you come to make a request, perchance? Pardon us for not properly manning the desk. It's currently my job, but I'm undertaking other work at the same time. Oh, you don't have to apologize. I'll pay her no mind if I were you. She's a waste of time. She seems to have gone into her head that braces are friends for hire. Well, if you excuse me, I'll get out of your hair now. Please don't leave just yet. Scherazard. Huh? What is it? Do what she wants. Helping people in need is a fundamental mission of us braces. You got no reason not to help. Well, but we're busy. I don't have time to be playing tour guide. I've got more important things to do. Don't worry about the other requests on the board. I'll take care of them. But you're even busier than I am. You're not even our You're even our receptionist on top of it. You don't need to worry about me. Besides, you're still a trainee, which means you still have much to learn. So go. Once you're finished with this request, I'll write you a letter of recommendation. Really? Are you serious? It seems like way too simple of a job to be awarding something like that for. I thought it was your policy to give 100% of all the work you undertake. It is, but then I'm counting you with this job too. Thank you very much. Think nothing of it. Take care. Got it. I appreciate your assistance. This should hopefully do it good. There we go. What is up with today? From delivery girl being tour guide for some snooty silver spoon? It just gets worse. I do apologize. I'm really putting you out with this request, aren't I? Let's just get started. Oh, all the aloof manner she's talking makes me want to smash something. So, where'd you want to go? Let's see. Go buy a few things in the adult department store. In case of what? The East Block of the city, don't forget it. Why would I? I can feel blood pressure rising already. Oh! Okay. We had a controller. I was not expecting that. Into the department store we go. It's like how the very first thing she wants to do is blow all our money. So what are you planning to buy? Well, could probably do with restocking on recovery items, one thing. What? Please, Adios, I want this job to end. Hasn't Kurt read this book? Did he bring it here? A lot of these are really complicated, too. Oh, shady looking guys. Miss Scherazard. What? You know, there's actually a really famous ice cream stall near here. Have you been there? Why would I have? I don't like sweet things. Well, I do, and I feel like having some ice cream. Let's go. Wait a second. On the run from Jaegers. Those are Jaegers? They look like Turks. from Final Fantasy 7, but I guess that's not the case. But ice cream, here we go. Aina bought 2 ice creams from the stall. Did your brain selectively switch off when I said I don't like sweet things? You'll like this? Promise, it's really nice. It's not how it works. It's almost noon. I've got 24 hours left. I'm running out of time. Where the fuck is Aina from? It might be risky, but... Hey! What? Why are you spacing out and ignoring me for? I was trying to ask you something. Sorry. What is it? You look angry. You're hiding something from me, aren't you? It's really obvious, so come on, out with it. Or are you getting involved in something you can't even talk to me about? Well, it's just that I realized I left something back at the hotel. As if anyone would buy that. I'm not gonna talk. Well, fine, be that way. Can we make it back there so I can go get it? Fine, whatever, I'll come with you. It's like an idea of what you're really up to. Thank you, should we get going? Let's go through the south block. Fine. We of course know it is here. Hotel Honbam RB. Wait a second. This isn't the hotel? The building you just walked past? Well, yes, but... Grancel Castle is heavily guarded. I should have known. There gotta be some way to get past. That way leads to Grancel Castle. Do you want to go have a look around it? Yes, I suppose I do, but looks like we almost cracked her. Time to talk, young lady. I want to know exactly what's been dragged you all over the city for. Gosh, job's such a pain. I'm gonna go catch a breather outside. There she is! What's going on? You stay right there! Protect all NPCs. If an NPC wishes to say, hey, 0, it is all over. We of course knew this already. Oh, this thing's weak as fuck. Huh? Okay. Not much we can do. We haven't even got any ornaments attached. I suppose we would only be quite young. Level 10 makes sense. Guy was no amateur. Well, they haven't noticed anything has happened yet by the looks of it. It's only going to be a matter of time, though. I need to do something. Look, you. It's time to start talking. Who is this guy? No one in the army knows anything amiss either. Are you listening to me? Be quiet. Well, at least now we know she's not on the hotel guest list. Ugh. Figured a rich girl like her would have to stay at a hotel, but I guess not. We're gonna have to start scouring the city. From top to bottom. There she is. Get her. No. Hey, did you hear that? Yeah, it came from over there. There she is. That's our target. What's going on? You got some serious explaining to do, Missy. Well, let's start running. The hell? Wait. We're gonna have Grant, maybe? Give me Grant. Or Keith, sorry. Give me Keith. Banging tunes, as always. They're gonna catch you there, mate. It's not gonna end well. The landing port is not a safe place. Right. Huh? Nice. I think we lost them. Just about. Okay, I've had enough. Time to open your mouth of yours. Just who are these guys? And what do they want to catch you? What do you even want? Well, don't even try to worm your way out of answering. I will hurt you. With this? Sounds painful. No use hiding any longer, is there? They're trying to capture me. Thank you, Captain Obvious. Why? Go on, get talking. Let me start from the beginning. I suppose it started a month ago. My grandfather, who was living with, passed away. Your grandfather? That's right. He did mention that he intended to leave some of his fortune to me. But then the will he wrote some. He wrote that he intended to leave me everything. So, well, a rich guy leaving his fortune to a young girl. everything started falling into place. So every relative under the sun is on you like ants to try and get their share. At the very least, I think my uncle is a very nice man. He said he wants to look after me until I turn 20, so as a part of that, you should let him look after all the money you've inherited? Ugh, unbelievable. Maybe. His eyes said that he kind of scared me, so I ended up turning his offer down. Wait, hide. And now someone's hired those men to come after me. If I don't formally inherit his money, grandfather will becomes invalid, you see. Most likely the reason they want to capture me, so I'm not able to do that. There's no ordinary street thugs either. They have some serious experience under their belts. Can't believe they're just to wander the streets of the capital in broad daylight like this. Just what is the army even doing? One of my relatives has connections in the Royal Army, so that's probably why. My family's pretty influential, actually. Ugh, I get a headache listening to all this. Hiring a bunch of suspiciously high-trained underlings to fight over an inheritance? You don't get more stereotypically spiteful rich person than that. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm not looking for an apology from you. Still, really isn't looking good. Might have to be able to win the last battle, but I'm not confident I can win another. I think the best thing we can do is try and get back to the guild house without getting caught, but I can't see that being easy. Oh god, no. Oh god, no, I am terrible at... I am fucking awful at thinky games, stealth games. Come to think of it, I've got to feed the birds. Feed the birds? It hardly means taken literally, so it means some kind of code they use, which means crap. Sorry, this place dead. You've been giving us a lot of trouble, and your luck has just run out. Fast, though, I'll give you that. Now grab her. We'll be able to do this fairly easy, I think. That's not good, though. Huh? She should have restorative items. We have tier bumps here. Oops. Okay, not helpful. One down. I should heal in the next turn after this. Nice! Okay, maybe didn't need it. And we get a tier bomb anyway. Well, not half bad. I don't think I can find my way out of this. Are you right, Miss Scheherazade? You still guys not caught her? Well. Almost stood a chance against us, almost. I want to be beaten by a bunch of low-life scum like these guys. Do you have any ideas for getting out of this? Me? Oh, there's an entrance to sewers nearby. We can get there, we might be able to escape to the west block. There's a huge if, though. Alright, let's go with that. Close your eyes for a second. What are you? 1, 2. What are you? 3. That's a smoke grenade? Ready to go? What? What is this smell? Is that mustard gas? Wait up. Don't let them get away. Why do you even have that thing? What is the point of knocking that guy out too? It's locked. Get out of the way. Took a wire and jammed it in the keyhole. Come on, hurry. Get back here, goddammit. It's no use, it's locked. Out of the way, I'll get it open. Should we use another of those canisters? I got pepper ones too. Those things that make these things yourself? Got a few original blends. They're originally just white smoke. For example, this one. It contains powered laughing mushrooms. Never tried it though. You think it works? You don't want me to find out? I might get blown back in here. Oh, it won't budge. Bring me an axe, we're gonna smash it. Damn bitch. Phew. Looks like we bought ourselves some time. What are you thinking? Some kind of insane maniac just uses a smoke grenade or mustard gas cannon or whatever it was. You shouldn't be making that kind of stuff. Thought you were high class. Truly? It helps me get safety, didn't it? Yeah, but still. Where did you even learn to make those things? Grandfather loved collecting books. He had his own personal library in a mansion. And all kinds of useful things from there. take it you're not much of a book enthusiastic yourself, so you probably wouldn't have read any things I have. There's a famous spy novel I remember reading. It has a scene in it where the protagonist uses their own smoke grenades. She learned it from a book? I take it back. Miss Rich is written all over her naive face. Look, let me make this very clear for your own good. You might have gotten out of this dangerous situation earlier, but you got lucky. I didn't expect that to happen. Don't expect that to happen a second time. Don't get too cocky just because you picked up a mildly useful knowledge from a book that may or may not have worked. I don't want you to see anything like that again. Are we clear? Yes, of course. That's all. Let's get going. Being in sewers like this always brings back unpleasant memories. Feels that means things are coming right back, though. Why did she suddenly go silent? Did I say something to annoy her? Let's move. When they come back, they'll get that door open in no time. Be careful. Stay close to me. They're bound to be monsters. Right. Of course, there's bound to be monsters. We are going to use one of these two. Oh, we don't need to. We healed. That's nice. Okay. I did wonder when we'd be coming into here again. Oh, there's things. Luckily, we're fairly goddamn strong. And Aina is helping out with her old punching and kicking. Okay, there's a lot of stuff around here. If only I had fucking augments. Give me augments. That is what we need. I don't care about this.
Oh, are we done already?
I'm gonna keep the crafts until the last point, but neither of these are great, if I'm honest. But we've got one, cool. But we haven't got our S break. Why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me, game? Learn Sadist Whip. Sadist Whip is S break. We certainly will. I do want an S break. Let's try this way. Get this first. A tear bomb. And then this way to get this one. Just found another tear bomb. I mean, I suppose these might just be tear bombs. But that's not going to be the worst thing in the world, right? All of the tear bombs gonna come into handy.
Seems you came up.
And we get stronger fighting with old Scheherazade here. This is probably not a bad idea too. Tell you what, I'm going to take out all of these enemies here and then we'll go through that door in a second. Okay, nothing else was in there. There was only the one enemies. But there's bound to be more. I'm trying to... Basically, the more powerful she gets, the easier it's going to be. Also, there's free heals to be had here. So I definitely think it's worth doing. We're actually just going to use the Siphon Whip here because it will hit multiple and build both of them out. That's not going to be good. But you miss anyway. Okay, that's not too bad. Attack here. And we've learned Sadist Whip now.
Seems you came up.
And we get that level up. There we go. Nice. And any special doors, there's another one there. Okay. This is a bit more of an extended mission. I like it. I like it. I've listened to some podcasts where they complain about this being too kind of like with the different doors and everything. I really like it. I think it's cool. We can definitely take out a whole bunch of these with a Siphon Whip. Woo! All that XP. All that XP. You would need to heal yourself. Fuck that.
Seems you came up.
Oh, that was almost very, very bad, guys. So I want to get to there because I want to get whatever's in there, obviously. These eggers are a problem, so I'm just gonna half break them because then we don't have to deal with the explosion afterwards. Because especially whilst I don't have any augments, this is going to be most difficult. Is this a time before augments are a thing?
Oh, are we done already?
Is that the idea? So there's one room there, there's one door here. This one feels like I'm going to have to go up and then down and then round. But that's fine for me. These, I can do one each. Even if this thing's got the strength up, still going to be able to do much. As we get a nice little level up as well. Yeah, so we should be okay. What have we got here? Zerum powder. That's chest book. Zerum powder is obviously going to be very, very handy to get my CP up as well when I need to. But let's head into this room. into the dark. Getting the preemptive, again, handy. Just deal with it like that.
Seems you came up.
And did we get another terror bomb there? Was that what I saw? This feels like the room is. Okay, there's a lot of areas here. I'm guessing we need to find some way through this door. There should be some way to open it nearby. Let's start looking and stick close. Oh, that's kind of romantic, don't you think? In what way is the situation romantic? I think it is quite romantic. All about that lesbian love. Okay, seeing as we know that that's the room here, let's go this way. I will take this opportunity. I doubt the leveling is going to do anything for me, but this is the way to the castle, if I remember correctly. Igor's not good. Igor's not good at all. But we get a preemptive. Nice. It's probably a fool for using my craft on that.
Oh, are we done already?
I'm guessing I'm going to get a chance to heal up before that final aspect. Found a tear bum. Do I take joy out of yanking other people's insides? How very dark and gruesome. So, it was the first door we went down here. It was... Let's go to the second. The lever won't move. It's not budging. Stay quiet for a minute, I'll handle this. Remove a rock from the bottom device and place the hand inside. There we go. Wow, you really are amazing. But not for this. This is all different from breaking into a safe, to be honest. Really, though, you shouldn't be impressed by these kinds of things, or getting used to them. Why? There's some things in life you're just better off not knowing. And some things you're better off not being able to do. The entire town smelled like rotting open drain, and was reviled even for a slum. Reviled even for a slum. The people who end up there were largely those who couldn't be accommodated in a prison, those who had been driven out of the cities, or children who had been abandoned there like yesterday's garbage. I did whatever I had to in order to survive, and live to see another day. Picking pockets at every opportunity was a habit I picked up from a very young age. Anything that caught my eye, I took. But even then, I didn't end up with enough to live on. There was always men there who made their living by taking from people like me. Surest way to make money was stealing from the safes of the riches when they were out of their mansions. The resident Schera, full of wealthy people on the other side of the river, accessible through an underground sewer, was a perfect target for this. Every time I felt hungry, sneaked inside one of the mansions and made use of the skills I felt like I had known since the day I was born. The most important thing to remember when doing this was not to take everything in one go. Instead, the key was to take only a small amount each time, enough to get by, but not enough for the mattress owner to notice anything was gone. With a simple piece of wire, I had access to enough mirror to live on for a couple of weeks. Before I knew it, I was doing it every day, building up a stockpile of money instead of simply taking what I needed in the shared tool. And boy, I paid the price for it. It all taken from me by the men of the slums, ended up being kicked and stomped on until I coughed up blood. Everyone did what they did, and said they did as much. Anyway, so they could keep living on. Always pretending to be desperate as an excuse to live by any means, but always taking the easiest road they could find. The town I live in was devoid of energy, but full of filthy humans like them, and like me. Again and again, I thought about giving it up. Again and again, I said to myself that I wanted to stop, but I couldn't. I hated myself for what I was doing. I hated the fact I couldn't stop. Well, it was because I didn't want to return to the life that I ended up becoming a bracer. Because if I didn't, I was scared I'd end up right back where I was. The troop had saved me from that place, and had made me into a respectable human being. But when I lost them, I was afraid. One thought stood above all the rest, and no matter how much I tried to forget, no matter how used I became to my new life, no matter how much I tried to deny it, I was yesterday's garbage from the slums, and nothing I could do would change that. And that's it, really. One day, I'm sure I'll end up returning there. But that's why I need to be strong, to stay strong. What job I do doesn't even matter. Anything I can pour my heart into and let me live an honest life is fine. Anything that keeps my mind off the past, anything that lets me keep the ugliness in my heart at bay. And if it makes me strong without relying on others, then it's fine. It's fine. I need to be strong, stronger than anyone, stronger than anyone. But am I? Am I really doing all the right in my new life? Am I really getting stronger? Am I Lukey? Ugh. Miss Scherazard? Oh, you're right. You look very gloomy all of a sudden. It's nothing. It's fine. As long as I finish the job, Kerr will give me the last recommendation I need. Finally become a real bracer. Then no one will be able to tell me I'm not strong. I won't let them. I will be strong. Anyway, we're leaving. Wait a second. Miss Scherazard. As soon as I finish this job. Interesting. Okay, we're gonna go back here because there seemed to be. This was an area. That's where we came for to get the other one. So there's blatantly something here. Another tear bomb. All things, even if it's just a stock up. I want them, and there's another door there. I vaguely remember the layout of this place. Not like incredibly. Is this the one we came from though? Just get all the tear bombs ready to help me. It's probably not a bad idea, is it? Not a bad plan. Okay, here we go. Guess it's locked. Oh, I know it is. Just shut up, you'll break my concentration. Oh, my bad. Took a while and inserted it into the keyhole. They're gonna be right outside. No? No? Okay. Oh, we're finally back to the surface. It's evening too. That took longer than I thought it would. We should hurry. Of course. Are you still alright though? What? You look kind of pale. Are you feeling tired? Maybe we should rest a little before moving on. I'm fine. Had enough of training to handle this level of physical activity, thank you very much. Don't underestimate the stamina of a bracer. I suppose you're right. I'm sorry. Wait, what the hell? She was more than a few steps behind me at any given moment. How is she still fine? She seemed to be out of breath even when we were being chased by those two guys. Come to think of it, I feel like there was a few times when she was even ahead of me. What is up with this girl? Is this like nothing to her? I hope she's sure you don't need a rest. I do believe a few snacks to me. Would you like to share some? It's okay, I'm definitely fine. Right, let's focus on getting to the guild, so we can hide out there. Food breaks can wait. We might be running into a lot of trouble on the way, but the request was to show her around the capital. I've done that. Now all I need to do is get back to the guild and the request is done. I win. Come on, get a move on. Felt like it'd be a good idea to rest for a little though. You're certain you're alright? How many times do I need to repeat myself before you get the message? To hell with it. Hide. I was up all work nerding on that damn story all night. What the hell does Nasia think she is? Better the scoop, the hotter it needs to be caught. How does she think I don't know that? Oh. What do you think he's talking about? Got no more idea than you. Maybe some kind of code for like those men from earlier. He couldn't be one of them, could he? Do you think he could be? Damn it all! I can't be sure. Just look at his eyes, though. He doesn't look like a man who makes an honest living to me. If I see what you mean. I'm kinda sorry. There's no way I'm letting us get caught now. We need to proceed carefully and deliberately. See if we can find another route. If I remember correctly, the house over there is empty. This way, follow me. It's gonna be the hideout. For his sake, I can get conclusive. I would have done it already. I missed all that, sorry. You two patrol the area at the bottom of the stairs. I'll take the area at the top. Understood. I guess I'm gonna have to call him Raymond again. Wait, he works for the villa now, doesn't he? Just my luck, that's ages away. Swear this job is bad for my blood pressure. I need some more nicotine in me. It's late. Come on, why are there still so many of them going around? How can we get to the guild like this? think we're gonna have to spend the rest of the night here, unfortunately. I don't need... It wouldn't need to come to that. If I can think of a good opening, we can force our way through. Just need a case of finding one. I think that's a good idea. We need to be careful and rest. As logical as it sounds, I'm buying it for a reason. Get a grip, Schera. I can't let my emotions get the better of me. No guarantee we're even safe, you know. Still think the safest option is to, in the long run, is to get to the guild. No matter what we have to do to get there. Hey, what do you think you're going? I think the second floor is a better face for us than the first. Finding easier escape from here than we would from below. Should be a good spot. Wait one damn minute. This is your safety we're talking about here. You could stand and listen to me. Those men will be trolling for the rest of the night. They're not going to give you an opening you want, or at least I don't believe they will. You've made it this far, so I think it would be best for us tonight to resume and try tomorrow, don't you? Trying to do what? Pardon? You're still hiding something, aren't you? One thing, you're awfully familiar with this city for someone who claims it's their first time here. You seem to know a lot about those men and what they will and won't do, too. What exactly are you really after? It's plain as day at this point that you want more than just to be caught by them. Not to be caught by them. If that's the case, you wouldn't have to be shown around the capital. Not the way that I think you want either. What's your real goal? Well, no answer. The work we do is based around trust. We can't accept requests from people who don't tell us what they're up to, or who knows what kind of crimes we would be abetting. Go on, the whole thing about inheritance was a big fat lie, wasn't it? Something about you've been setting off alarms since we started running around together. Strike that, since you first came to the guild. Why did you lie to me? Stories about inheritance is true, I swear it. I want to go to Grancel Castle. I am the one to whom my grandfather gave his fortune, but I haven't finished the necessary procedures to truly inherit it yet. Until I complete the required paperwork in Grancel Castle administrative room, I'm not legally allowed anything. That's why there are so many men in black around the area. All of my relatives know exactly what I need to do, you see, so they're trying to make sure I can't. Still, if I don't keep trying to move forward, what a mess. Well, for argument's sake, let's assume that I believe all of what you've just said. Am I the only one hearing about it now? Why am I only hearing about it now? Sorry. That is, you thought I'd want in on the money, didn't you? If I did, I knew everything. I'd have all the opportunities a greedy girl could dream of to take when together with you. That's what I thought I'd do, isn't it? I'll play along and steal it all for myself once a chance presented itself. Do I look like that much of a scumbag to you? No, you don't. It's not that at all. I asked grandfather, I lived on my own. But the second his will became public, I had crowds of people descending upon me. People, like you said, were only interested in claiming his fortune for themselves. They all started to live in mine, in grandfather's house, and before I knew it, my once peaceful life was shattered. One day, someone would push me down the stairs. Another, I'd taste something funny in my food. These kind of things began to happen on a regular basis. Legally, they were my relatives when I was a minor, so there's very little I could do. I tried reasoning with them at first, but in the end, I had no choice but to leave home myself. I wandered the highways alone, going from place to place, trying not to be discovered. And I knew that while I would hopefully avoid being caught in that way, I'd eventually just be declared as missing and presumed dead. Besides, after I'd left once, even if I did go back home, I knew I'd probably be locked up somewhere and reported as still missing regardless. Grandfather's will would be declared invalid in time, and my relatives would blissfully share their newly bequeathed wealth between them. I hated the thought of that happening. That's why I decided to return here, to the capital. Even if it's the last thing I do, I will informally inherit what he wanted me to. That's why I decided to get an escort for someone who could trust. It's not that I don't think I can trust you, not at all, and I will admit that wanting to explore the capital wasn't a lie. I'm sorry I'm deceiving you. Was a lie, sorry. You're a grade A moron. I'm sorry. You could have said all that from the beginning and saved us another headache. If I had known you were trying to do, I would have been able to formally escort you where you wanted to go. The guild would have been a safe place to hide you out too. We would have ended up in this dump instead. Suppose you're right. I was just scared. I'll never be able to forget what I saw that day. What I saw in the eyes of everyone who gathered to hear that will read. The horror I felt when I saw it. Madness, insanity, cold murderous light. Emotions that no one can explain, that no one can put into words. It was invisible for long before they managed to push it back below the surface and out of sight, but it was still there, because now I believe there's something that all of us possess naturally. Human beings are capable of limitless cruelty, every one of us. Yeah, truth. And the realization left me sad. I'm guessing that's what I said. It's not that I don't trust braces, it's just that I've been so scared. I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't have wasted your time. Oh god, guys, sorry. I should have wasted your time with any of this. I should never have gotten you caught up in all of this when you were busy enough already. Just forget listen. Huh? It's my policy to give 100% to all the work I undertake. Don't underestimate me. I'm the one who should be apologizing to you. I wanted to be strong and to live with my head held high. Simply if I was right to feel that way, and yet I've lived my hardest until now. But you've made me notice there's something wrong with my attitude. I'm not going about it the right way. It's made me realize anew that I want to be able to keep living with pride in every step. So no more saying sorry, okay? I want to see this job through to the very end. Right. I'm guessing there will be some sort of fight that I have to do. So, Grancel Castle, we need to go. The administrative room. The deadline for submitting paperwork is noon. Noon? Today? I better leave this anytime. Why are you telling me this now? It had to be filled within a month of deceased passing away. It's the lawyer in Liberl, apparently. Right, I was never such good at this legal stuff. Bet Kurt knows it all by heart, though. He did seem like the type who might. Let's get going. We don't have any time to waste. As long as we discussed earlier, we should be able to handle this. We're getting inside the castle, and they're gonna stop us. But Scherazade, really am glad you were the one who undertook my request. The more time I spend with you, the more I realize you're really someone dependable, who relies on their own strength. You're blowing merits out of proportion, I think. Anyway, can we stop with the Miss Scherazade now? What you said, it just makes my name sound ridiculously long. Does it? It's fine. I feel like our conversations take twice as long as they need to, because of it. Well, if you insist. From now on, all there is to know about you is about what I want to do. I'd like to formally request again that you escort me to Grancel Castle. You got it. I'll get you there, I promise you that. Thank you. Okay. I'm trying to go to the castle. I thought that would be the best way. Am I wrong? I knew she'd come eventually. This is our chance after all. Yeah. Huh? You're kidding me, a cat? No, wait a sec. There might be something else inside. Don't let your guard down. I know. There they are. Too late. Okay. We still haven't got any arks, which is annoying. But we can take these guys out. Do as much damage as we can. Boom. Scatter shot is annoying, but it ultimately can't do anything if we... Oops. Stop trying to fight! There we go.
Oh, are we done already?
Stop trying to fight! We've got some more tear bombs. This isn't good. Now's our chance, Aina. Alright. Oh, more of them. No. Kurt's gonna come jumping up. Nice of you to finally show yourselves. What's the hold up? Why haven't you made an example of them yet? Client's waiting. Get a move on. You're really gonna regret messing with us, kids. Hope you don't expect to be able to walk away after showing yourselves. First, I'm gonna kill you. The other lady can live a little while longer. She's still useful. As long as we can get her to write her own will, it'll save us having to forge one later. Or do you think this would be that simple? Well, if you think that's going to unnerve her, she got nothing coming. Aina, you can still run, right? Yes, I'll take these guys on myself. While I'm doing that, you run. What? You can't take on this many opponents on yourself and have any chance of winning, Yule. Not gonna beg us for mercy, I take it. You got something you need to do? And so do I. So let's just do them. Don't worry about me, as if I have any intention of dying here. What are you talking about? Ha! Damn you. Go. But I said go. You seem to be having a little trouble over here, Scherazade. What? Who the hell are you? Kurt? What are you doing here? Have you forgotten that I'm affiliated with the Grancel branch of the Bracer Guild? I see nothing odd about my presence here. Well, I know, but I'm happy to see you have realized exactly what you must do. But I can't say I'm pleased about how willing you appear to be to throw away your life first without exploring other options. I'm sorry. I can't fault your decision from the perspective of a Bracer. But I would like to give some more attention to your surroundings. I'm well aware that you seem staunchly opposed to relying on others. But take on a good look at the situation you're currently in. Tell me exactly what it is you should really be doing. Kurt, can you take care of things here for me? Certainly.
Go! Rise,
I won't care. Now, Aina. Right. They're getting away. Alpha should be able to take care of this guy. Everyone else. Ugh. Sorry for the delay, Kurt. Who the fuck are you? Not at all. I've largely taken care of them as it is. Ah, you sure do fast work. I'm Gondol. Though I'm surprised you gobsnapped young lady finally came to her senses. When she was with this Iceman, she was more like a wild boar, always charging forward without stopping to look around. I've always known that she has what it takes to be an excellent racer. She merely lost sight of something important and needed to be put back on track. Given the opportunity, she was always perfectly capable of doing so. She'd be able to get much stronger than she is now. Now that she's righted herself, I'm sure of it. Ah, to be young again. Quit acting like we're not even here. Kill them both. They're sure taking their time. What the hell are they even doing? Now, there's no need to be so hasty. Capturing her is necessary as far as a plan, as far as I'm concerned, as soon as the noon bell chimes. True as it may be. Sure, that would invalidate the will and ensure she doesn't get all the money. But also mean you would have to share it with everyone else, which means our share will end up going down. Kinda like to avoid that if we can. Don't worry, we've got plenty of options. But remember, you're only dealing with a single young girl. What? Uncle? Why? Oh dear, what are you doing, Aina? I'm telling you how dangerous to go venturing outside, or alone at that. You blind old man, she isn't here alone. I can see you getting in my way. Sounds like you didn't care if you kill Aina in the process. That wasn't a very good shot. I'll take it marksman isn't exactly your forte. Sorry, sir. Scherazade, what is it? Let's force our way through here. We don't have time to mess around. Got it. Got it. It's time to come home, Aina. Everyone's waiting for you, Aina. We do need to be careful here. Huh? Can she use one of her grenades? That would be most helpful. Take out 3. Heal up. Nice, nice, nice. Then use the Zerum powder on ourselves. Because then I can use this.
Seems you came up short.
Easily done. Tear bomb. Boy, did he run me up the wrong way. Can I give him another crack with my whip? Just leave him be. I can't bring myself to feel anything towards him anymore. Still don't think he was originally a bad person, though. He'll come around when the whole inheritance matter is settled. You really think so? I think you're being naive, to be honest. He was trying to kill you, you know. And if he does anything to cause trouble again, I'll hit him myself. With this bag. That sounds painful. What are you doing? What in Azur's name's happened here? You there, throw down your weapon. I'm from the Bracer Guild. What, the guild? So you are. Still, what's a bracer doing here? Her Majesty may recognize the guild, but that doesn't mean it's alright for you to cause a commotion right outside the castle. I had a reason to believe there are people responsible for numerous criminal acts within the capital. I knocked them out for the sake of peace and order in Grancel and safety of its people. So I could do me a favor and arrest them? I haven't covered that part yet. Well, very well. Only I'll be taking you away with us as well, so I'll let you off this time. You know what to do. Right. So, you might have gotten away with punishing this time. Don't expect to be lucky next time you try and overreach your authority. Protecting a couple is our job. Show no mercy when it causes trouble, bracer or otherwise. Okay, may I ask another favor then? There's a bunch of friends still in the city. You can take care of those as well, could you? Of course, last time I saw Kurt was with them, so we won't have to lift a finger there either. Ugh, you do. Follow me, sir. I'll never get used to dealing with the army. What? Oh, it's just impressed by how much authority the bracer badge wields. You were kinda cool. Well, it's the first time I've actually tried using my badge like that, I'll have you know. But never mind. My badge now. We're running out of time. We need to hurry. Right. Phew, finally here. I can't believe a girl like you could actually keep up with running me through throttle. Anyway, get the paperwork done, quickly. I'll be watching you from here. Okay. I'll be as quick as I can then. Aina signed her basis in the signature. That was them having a conversation, if you wanted. I'm really happy for you, Aina. Congratulations. Huh? Scherazard? Looks like I need a witness to sign this. A witness? You wouldn't be willing, would you? Sure, if you're okay with me doing that. Of course I am, silly. In fact, I want it to be you. And I'll be happy to. I never thought the day would come when I would be called as a witness for something like this, or that the day would come when I'll be able to proudly say I was a senior bracer, or that I would be able to feel overwhelmed with pride over something in the first place. The undersigned, Ada Holden, shall hereby inherit the property of Sir John Holden, as outlined in the last will and testament. Witness, Scherazard Harvey. Thank you, Scherazard. It's finally over. The request is wrapped up, right? Actually, no, there's one more thing I need to do. You still not done? Could you possibly bring me an application form? I'd like to make a donation to Her Majesty's Welfare Foundation. Ah, cool. Now they drink. Cheers. Ooh, not into that. If you could hear that, they did like gulping sounds. Ugh, they did something to my body, guys. I can't believe you gave all that money away. Maybe you don't need all of it, but you need to eat some, right? I suppose you're right, but what I did was a little strange. But I made up my own mind to do this from the very beginning as a matter of principle. Well, I said I didn't do any of this for money, I meant it. Still, congratulations on becoming a senior bracer. I'm not sure what the difference between a senior and junior is, but it's clear this is something you really worked for. It means I have a lot more authority, but I've got a lot more responsibility to go with it. But it also means I get a nice new badge. I wasn't ever interested in that personally. Oh, really? Yep. I'm relieved to hear that. I see you're finally beginning to understand the necessary mindset of a bracer, Scherazard. Oh, it's Kurt. This might look like alcohol to you, but it's actually water. As today is merely a cause of celebration, I will turn a blind eye to your drinking. Just don't go drink so much it interferes with your ability to do your job. Fine. What is it? You're fully aware, Scherazard, you are now a senior bracer, which means you must behave with more responsibility. That means I expect you to end drinking in every free moment between jobs day and night, sticking out at night for it too. I expect you to no longer discover that you're being taking advantage of the busiest times in my schedule to behave like a drunken lunatic. Is that really what you usually do, Scherazard? You sound like you true and troublemaker. Don't say anything. Are we clear? Yes, sir. There's no need for a sir, of course. We're both senior bracers now, which means we're both on equal standing. Why, I'm hardly even a veteran. I'm still very much a rookie.
Are you? Says who?
Regardless, this isn't where I'm here to discuss. The matter I came to concerns your uncle, Aina. Came to make you aware of the fact that Briscoe is capable of asking for leniency in his punishment. Hiring a Jaeger corps for personal use carries a very grave punishment, you see.
A Jaeger corps? Are you referring to those men dressed in black?
Yeah, the one of the corps that are known to be active here in Liberl. Recently there has been so much corps making their way into the country. They've been unsuccessful in finding work too. Hiring them, of course, is very illegal, with the army acting as slow as they currently are. I'm taking this chance to take care of them, though, so we shouldn't see any further sign of them in the near future.
Taking care of all of them? Now that makes sense. It wasn't just a coincidence he showed up when he did. He's been investigating all the Jaeger corps in Liberl so that he could start an operation to wipe them all out. No wonder he seems so swamped.
Jaegers in the country have been targeting wealthy individuals in hopes of getting them to sign contracts. There have been many countless cases like this all around the country as of late, with civilians getting caught up in it at a worrying frequency.
Goodness.
I believe that we're dealing with here is no exception. In that it was the Jaegers who came to your uncle rather than the other way around. I hardly feel too much sympathy for under those circumstances, but in a sense your uncle was a victim in all this as well.
What? What are you trying to pull? Just because a Jaeger approached him, not the other way around, he's a victim, that he deserves to get off with a slap of the wrist? And Aina's supposed to be okay with that? He tried to kill her.
Schera, calm down. There's no need to shout.
I'm sorry, but still.
No one's saying he doesn't deserve to be punished for his actions. All I'm here to say is if, and only if, Aina wishes, the guild is able to request leniency in his sentencing. That's all.
Oh. Phew, we scared me for a minute.
You don't need to make your decision immediately. Questioning will take roughly a week as it is, based on what I've heard. You bear no responsibility to even make any choice at all, so don't feel as though you have to think long and hard about this. Just please be aware that the possibility to forgive him exists. That is all.
Alright.
Incidentally, should you ever find yourself in need of assistance with anything in the future, the Bracer Guild is always available to aid you. We're actually not omnipotent or infallible, but at least strive to do what we can to aid those who want our help.
Thank you. I'm really sorry for not telling you the whole story from the start, too.
Please don't be. With the situation you're in, your reluctance is quite understandable. Furthermore, the only one who is worthy of being a full-fledged Blazer should be able to tell you roughly what a client wants just from looking at her. They should also, not under any circumstances, try and chase away a potential client in genuine need.
Oh, I'm still a long way to go then, huh?
Certainly, but don't we all? Alright, I've said what I've came to say, so I'll be excusing myself.
Really? Stay and join us for one drink.
I'm afraid not. Still have my duties as a good receptionist remaining after all. As you, Schera, you be careful don't have too much water.
Crud, why has he always gotta be so serious? Oh, actually, how about you, Aina? Can you handle your liquor? If you can, you should join me for a few drinks. Well, alright then. You sure? You really, really sure? Of course, you've done so much for me, so how could I refuse? Joining in a few drinks is the least I can do. Then let's get boozing. Tonight's gonna be fun! Can't wait to see what prim and proper girl looks like when she's drunk out of her mind. This is gonna be awesome! Cheers!
And she drinks her underneath the table. And seeing girls just like that, her on the other side of the river. Silky blonde, beautiful eyes, smooth skin. The blessed and blissful children on the other side, dressed like royalty and smiling like angels. And seeing them, I ask myself the same question over and over again. Why aren't I on that side? I envied them. I hated them. I both longed to be one of them and rejected their very existence. I knew that the answer to my question was from the very beginning. I despaired in myself. I always tried to avoid getting too close to others, believing that I needed to be what I needed to do. Believing that to be what I needed to do in order to live. But I could never completely get rid of the tiny lingering hope deep within my heart. That eventually, no matter how long it took, the day would finally come when I could smile from the heart. The day would come that I would finally be able to accept and forgive myself for how I was. The next day, Aina visited the Bracer Guild and registered her desire for her uncle to be shown the leniency in her sentencing. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to accompany her, having been drunk under the table by her the night before. Of course. Story client finished. Received Heaven's Eye. Received 4,000 Mirror. There we go. What a nice little thing. And of course, it's from her story, so I think it would only be right to give Scheherazade Heaven's Eye. But with that, I hope you guys have enjoyed that episode. If you've enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time when we do more at Liberl Ark Canyon. Peace.